Heidi here. Here is yet again another thrift haul. I can't really stop at the moment, I'm not sorry. I have quite a few things to get through, so I will try to be quick with each one. I have just a couple of non-clothing items first. Here we have a lovely plain black mug. I've been wanting to find something like this for a while, and I actually found it in the same shop that I was thinking a few visits ago. I was thinking, oh, I really want a black mug exactly like this, and I found it in that shop, so I thought that was quite a nice coincidence. It was just 50p, which is great, and it's a decent size. I like to have big mugs, so I have lots of drink to have, and the handle is quite a decent size as well. I can't stand handles which you have to hold a cup like this. No, none of that. So yeah, we need more mugs as well, so this was an excellent find. And now we have this fairy. I've been collecting fairy figurines for about a year now, I think. I've always collected dragon figurines for probably about 10 years now. And recently I wanted to get some fairies, and I do have a couple of mermaidy things and stuff, so just general fantasy figurines I love. And this one has got a candle in it, which I really liked because it's a bit different to the other ones I have. And I love that where the candle is a fairy ring. And this one was £4. She's got a little ladybug. I did also see another... Lola, shush! I did also see another fairy figurine, but it was a child one, and I don't like child fairy figurines, so I didn't get that one, but luckily I found this one right afterwards. And just before we get into the more exciting stuff, I got this pack of socks, because again, I need more socks. And I much prefer bright, interesting socks, like these ones. Alien heads. But yeah, I can't really find that many interesting socks at the moment, so these will have to do. And these were just £1.99. And obviously these are new, as you can tell. Right, clothing. And all of this stuff I got on, I think, 4 or 5 different outings over about, well, however long ago the last video was. First up, we have this vintage nightgown, and I could tell it was vintage by looking at this label here. And when I got home I realised they'd actually written vintage nightdress on the label, and as you can see it was £3.99, and it's in excellent condition, no stains or anything. And I will be modifying this a bit because, being as it's a nightdress, it's quite loose fitting, so I will be making it more fitted. I will do a video on that, I think, that'd be good. But yeah, and it's really, really see-through, as most vintage dresses are. So I have been on the lookout for a white slip dress. I haven't found one yet, but it's just a matter of time. On the same trip, I found this. Another little dress. This is very short, it just covers my bum, so that's fine. And it's completely see-through. It's just this loose knit fabric. I really like this kind of loose knit stuff because it adds a lot of interesting texture. And then on the back it's got this bit across here. And I'll definitely be doing some stuff to modify this. Gonna add some bits of metal to it, I think. That's the plan. And this was just £1.49 reduced. And it's originally from New Look. So it is fast fashion, but I have no problem buying fast fashion second hand if it's something I like. And this top, this was actually on a mannequin, not on a hanger, and because mannequins are usually about a size 10, I think, UK 10, so I didn't even check the size label, but for some reason it claims to be a large/extra large, and it definitely doesn't fit that way. I mean, this bit here, I would probably prefer it if it was a bit tighter. The label was cut out of this one, and for some reason they thought it was new, even though the label had been cut out, which obviously it's not if it's been cut out like that. So, let's see the label. Nice. New look, originally, again. And this is a really great layering item. As you can see, completely see-through, and it's got this ripped up overlay fabric that I think punk rave use quite a lot. And I'm not sure if it's vintage or not. The label looks like it could be, potentially. And it says size 2, so I'm guessing that's American sizing. And it's got a nice asymmetrical bits at the front. And this was $3.99. Now, this next dress I was very excited about when I found it. And I thought this was a perfect fairy style dress. And it is 100% viscose, so that means it's a natural fibre, so it will dye really nicely. So I will be dyeing this black. I might wear it as is a few times beforehand. But yeah, it's this really interesting asymmetrical bottom here with these two panels. You'll be able to see better in the trial. But I really like this edge where it's got several different layers like this. I'm not sure what the edging stuff is made of, so it might not dye as well, but if it doesn't, that'll add a nice interesting detail. And because it's viscose, it'll be really, really great for summer. So it's nice and breathable and airy, and it's quite short, which again I like very much. And I really like these little dangly bits at the bottom. Couldn't quite believe my eyes when I first saw this. This is the only thing I found on that particular trip, but that's how it goes sometimes, but obviously this was well worth it. And it was £5. Oh, and it's by Label Lab. Don't know what that is, as usual. I'm not sure if it's vintage or not. It kind of has that kind of look. Next we have a coat, a bit out of season, I know. But that's the thing, if I see something that I like and I know I will wear, I buy it regardless of the season. So this I'd actually seen on several other trips. I think I'd seen it in the shop about 3 times, and on the 4th time I decided to get it, because every time I kind of looked at it and gone, do I need it? Ooh, it's nice. You know, kind of the weighing things up, and it was $7.50, which was kind of why I didn't buy it immediately, to be honest. And it's by Red Herring, which is the Debenhams brand, I think, which I think is shut down now because of the pandemic. But I have a pair of trousers that are also by Red Herring, and they're kind of this slightly tactical looking kind of style, which I really love. Now this next item, which is a skirt, I have a little bit of a story about. I actually saw this skirt before Christmas, when things were open previously, and I really liked it, but I kind of left it there because I was like, do I need more skirts? And the answer to that is always yes. But yeah, I saw it then, didn't buy it, and then regretted it very, very much later on. And I was out and about looking for stuff again, as I do, and I found it many, many months later. Because I did go back and look for it again, but I couldn't see it. I don't know if it had been moved or something, because it was in a different section. And yeah, I found it again, and I was so pleased. And it was $4.99. And Miss Posh. I've only just noticed the label. But it's 100% cotton, so again, I will be able to dye this black. I haven't decided if I definitely will yet, because I do quite like how it looks already. And it is size 12, but we have these adjuster bits on the side here, and I just need to pull them in a tiny bit, and then it fits me great. And I love all the details, like this mesh here. It's an actual pocket, which I think is really cool. And I like the kind of tactical look to it. Keep it short, she says. Rambles for 5 minutes for each item. Yeah, put it down, move on. Next thing, get on. These ones just kind of a more basic item. They're 3/4 length leggings, and I got them because I need more leggings. And they've got this little reflective shape on the leg, which adds a bit of a cyber element. And the things with tiny details like that is it's all about how you style it. Because obviously just on their own, they're just sports leggings, but then when you style them in a certain way, they just work and they look really cyber-ish, which is the kind of thing I'm going for a lot at the moment. And it does have this zip pocket up here, but the trouble is these are really, really high-waisted, which I don't like. If you have watched any of my other videos, you'll know that. So I will be chopping this bit off, but I will keep the pocket and do something else with that. They're originally from Marks and Spencer's, from their fitness stuff, and they were $1.99. I haven't been able to find any good skirts for a while, but I was out the other day thinking that, and then I ended up finding loads of skirts, and here is another awesome skirt. Again, kind of floaty, fairy, ethereal kind of look to it. And I actually picked it up and was looking at it from this side, and obviously it's really cool. I was already deciding to buy it, and then I turned it around and I saw these clips on the front, which is really cool. So that definitely sold me. So this will be great for summer, because it's nice and flowy, and it's just really easy to throw on. And it's originally by Per Una, which is Marks and Spencer's. It was £4.50. And it is a tiny bit longer than I usually like for skirts, but as you can see, this waistband is really, really flat. So when I fold it up, I can fold it up about 5 times and it doesn't look weird, so that's great. That gives me some versatility, which I always love. Next we have some trousers, and again, I found these whilst thinking to myself, I barely ever find any trousers that I like. And lo and behold, I found some. So they are 100% cotton again, so really nice for summer, very breathable. And they are from International, which I think is, it sounds French. I'm not sure if it is actually French, but I've heard of it before, I think, somewhere. And these were £3.99. The only annoying thing with these is they are a size 8, but they're still absolutely humongous around my waist. Very annoying, but easy enough to take in. And they fit really nicely on the legs. And they've got this kind of cargo pocket. I like a cargo style trouser, but I don't like the really baggy style. So it was great finding a slim fit version of that. And finally we have the last item, which is another skirt. I suddenly seem to be on a roll for finding skirts, which is nice. And it's this long one. And you'll be able to see better in the try on, but like just the way all of these bits are constructed, just the shaping, the way everything is shaped is just really, really nice. And it's pretty much the perfect skirt of this style that I like. And especially because it kind of comes up in the front a little bit, so it's less likely that I'll stand on it and fall over. And it does have this drawstring bit in the front, but that ends up just pulling it down, and it looks a bit strange, so I won't be doing that bit up. And it is a size 12, but I was looking at this waistband thinking that's really small. Well, not really small, but it's quite small. So this actually fits me perfectly. It sits exactly where I like waistbands to be. So that's really awesome. I think it's probably supposed to be worn a little bit higher up on your waist, but yeah, that's why I sometimes go for skirts that are larger in size, because I like things to sit much lower than things are made for intentionally. And I did try and find the label that says what the fabric's made of, but I think it got cut out, unfortunately. It does seem to be fairly breathable. I'm not sure if it's cotton or not. It has that kind of feel to it, but it might be a polyester blend, but yeah. It'll be nice and breezy and flowy, so it doesn't matter too much if it is synthetic. I really, really love everything I got in this haul. This is probably the best lot of stuff that I've found in quite a while, I think. Exclusively from charity shops, that is. Ooh, Depop thing. Almost forgot to show you this, but I thought I'd throw in this Depop find. This is pretty much the only thing I've bought off Depop for a while now, because charity shops are open again. But here it is. I've been wanting some clothing with this kind of metal plate on it for a while now, and I found this. It was £15 with a couple of pounds postage. I'm really, really happy with it. It is a little bit of a thicker fabric, so not for during the day wear at the moment, but maybe of an evening when it gets a bit cooler. This will be great just to put on over. That'll be nice and cosy. I do need more warm stuff that looks awesome, I think. So this definitely fits the bill for that. And then it's got the ones on the sleeves and the straps around as well. I have worn it once so far, which is why I cut the collar out already. It did have like one of a typical like sweatshirt collar, but it came up like right up here, and I don't like when collars come up really high, so I chopped it off so I could wear it. I think I might make it a little bit shorter, or actually I'm going to cut it in the front so it's still the same length in the back, but a little bit shorter at the front to kind of add a bit more interest. Ooh, that was a lot of stuff. Thank you for watching another thrift haul video. These seem to be quite popular, so obviously people like these, so I'm quite happy to do more. Yeah, I will be calming down a bit with the shopping for a while, so I will stop blithering now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.